going. Just going over there.
She'll get it in the thing.
Yeah. 2005. I'm in the 2005 Honda Civic. It's not my number 56. Okay. Alright, looks like we had a little bit of a glitch there, folks. We're back. On the 2005 Honda Civic, folks, lot number 56. This is the 2005 Honda Civic. Dale para adelante, Tony. Porfis. Alright. I'm at 800, now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, sold $800. Sold $800. We'll wait on the other one to make sure we're done. Lot number 57 is a rebuild salvage. Rebuild salvage 2012 Honda Civic. It is a rebuild salvage, folks. Here we go. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. I'm at 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half, 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. 750, 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half, 750. 7 and a quarter, sold 7 and a quarter. Lot number 58 is your 2010 F-250, folks. This one here, 2010 Ford F-250. 975, 1,050, now 1,100. I need 1,100. 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100, need 1,100. Sold 1,050, sold 1,050. Okay, she said 2,600. All right, moving on to lot number 59 is a 2005 Dodge Ram, folks. 2005 Dodge Ram. Here we go, 13 and a half, now 14. I need 14. 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14, 13 and a half, now 14. Sold 13 and a half, sold 13 and a half. Here we go. Lot number 60 is a rebuild salvage 2001 Toyota Corolla, folks. Rebuild salvage 2001 Toyota Corolla. Here we go. 200, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half, now 275. 300, now 3 and a quarter. Bid 3 and a quarter, 300, now 3 and a quarter. 3 and a half, now 375. Bid 375, 400, now 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half, now 475. I'm at 4 and a half, now 475, now 500. Bid 500, now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a bid, now 5 and a quarter. Bid 5 and a quarter, 525. Sold $500, sold $500. Lot number 61 is a 2022 Volkswagen Jetta. This one here, folks, 2022 Volkswagen Jetta. I'm at 4,050, 41 and a half, now 42. Bid 4,200, 42 and a half, now 43. Bid 43, 43 and a half, now 44. 40 and a half, now 45. 45 and a half. Bid 45 and a half, 45.50, now 46. I need 4,600. 45 and a half, now 46. Bid 46, now 46 and a half. 46 and a half, now 47. Bid 47. 46 and a half, now 47. 4,700, now 47 and a half. I need 47.50, now 48. Bid 48. 47 and a half, now 48. Bid 48, now 48 and a half. I'm at 48 and a half, now 49. Bid 49. 4,900. Now 49 and a half. 49 and a half, now 5,000. Bid 5,000. 5,100. I need 5,100. 5,000, now 5,100, now 52. I need 52. 5,100, now 52. Bid 52. Sold 5,100, sold 5,100. Lot number 62 is a 2018 Toyota Corolla, folks. 2018 Toyota Corolla. Here we go. 28 and a half, now 29. 2,900, now 29 and a half, now 3,000. 3,050, now 31. Bid 3,100, now 31 and a half. Bid 3,150, now 32. 3,200, now 32 and a half. Bid 32 and a half, now 33. 33 and a half. Bid 33 and a half. 33.50, now 34. I'm 34 and a half, now 35. 35 and a half, now 36. Bid 3,600, now 36 and a half, now 37. 3,700, 37 and a half. Bid 37 and a half, now 38. Bid 3,800, 3,800, 3,800. now 38 and a half. Bid 38 and a half, now 39. Bid 39, 3,900, now 39 and a half. 39 and a half, 4,000, now 4,050, now 41. Bid 4,100, 4,100, now 41 and a half. Bid 41 and a half, 41 and a half, now 42. Bid 42, now 42 and a half, now 43. Bid 4,300, 4,300, 43 and a half, now 44. I need 44, 43 and a half, now 44, 44 and a half. Bid 44 and a half, 44.50, now 45. Bid 4,500, now 45 and a half. Bid 45 and a half, 45.50. Sold 4,500, sold 4,500. Lot number 63 is a 2008 Honda Fit. This one here, folks, is your 2008 Honda Fit. Here we go. 5 1/4, now 5 1/2. 5 1/4, now 5 1/2. Bid 5 1/2. 5 1/4, now 5 1/2. 575, now 600. I need 600. 575, now 600. Bid 600. Sold 575. Sold 575. Lot number 64 is your 2013 Subaru BRZ. This is your 2013 Subaru BRZ, folks. 875, now 900. Bid 900, 9 1/4, now 9 1/2. I need 9 1/2. 9 1/4, now 9 1/2. Bid 9 1/2, 950. Sold 9 1/4. Sold 9 1/4. Here we go. Lot number 65 is going to be the 2017 Ford Focus, folks. This one here is your 2017 Ford Focus. Here we go. 4 1/4, now 4 1/2. 4 1/4, now 4 1/2. Bid 4 1/2, 475, now 500. 500, 5 1/4, now 5 1/2. I'm 5 1/4, now 5 1/2. 575, now 600. Bid 600, now 6 1/4. 6 1/4, now 6 1/2. Bid 6 1/2, now 675. 675, now 700. Bid 700, $700, now 7 1/4. 7 1/4, now 7 1/2. Bid 7 1/2, $750, 7 1/2. 775, now 800. Bid 800. 775, now 800. Bid 800. Sold 775. Sold 775. Lot number 67 is a 2011 Toyota Tundra, folks. 2011 Toyota Tundra. Here we go. 2,800, now 28 and a half. I'm at 2,800, now 28 and a half, now 29. I need 29. 28 and a half, now 29. Bid 29, now 29 and a half, now 3,000. 3,050. I need 3,050, now 31. Bid 31 and a half, 32, now 32 and a half, now 33. Bid 33, 33 and a half, now 34. 34 and a half. Bid 34 and a half, 34.50, now 35. 3,500, now 35 and a half, now 36. Bid 36. 35 and a half, now 36. 3,600. 3,600, 36 and a half, now 37. 37 and a half. Bid 37 and a half, 37.50. 37.50, now 38. I need 38. 37 and a half, now 38. 38 and a half. I need 38 and a half. 38.50, now 39. Bid 39. 38 and a half, now 39. 3,900. Sold 38 and a half. Sold 38 and a half. Lot number 68 is your 2002 Toyota Camry. Here we go, folks. 2002 Toyota Camry. This is lot number 68. 700, now 7 1/4. 700 bid, now 7 1/4. Bid 7 1/4. 725. 725, now 7 and a half. I'm at 7 1/4, now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half. 750, now 775. I'm at 7 and a half, now 775. Bid 775. Sold 7 and a half. Sold 7 and a half. Lot number 69 is a 2014 Chevrolet Cruze. I'm at 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. Bid 3 and a half, 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. Bid 3 and a half, 3 and a half, now 375. 375, 400, 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. 475, now 500. Bid 500, now 5 and a quarter. 500 bid, now 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. I need 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half, 550. 550. Sold 5 and a quarter, sold 5 and a quarter. There you go, man. All right, moving on to lot number 70 is going to be the 2010 Honda Accord, folks. This is your 2010 Honda Accord, folks. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half, now 875. Bid 8 and a half, now 875. 875, now 900. I need 900. 900, now 9 and a quarter. I'm 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half, 9 and a half, now 975. I'm at 9 and a half, now 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100, now 11 and a half. I need 11 and a half. 1,100, now 11 and a half. 1,150, 1,150. Sold $1,100. Sold $1,100. Lot number 71 is going to be your 2015 Kia Soul. This one here is your 2015 Kia Soul, folks. 1,200, 12 and a half, now 13. 1,300, now 13 and a half. Bid 13 and a half, 1,350. 1,350, 13 and a half. Sold $1,300. Sold $1,300. Lot number 72 is your 2016 Ford Fusion, folks. 2016 Ford Fusion, folks. I'm at 15 and a half, now 16. Bid 16, now 16 and a half, now 17. I need 17, now 17 and a half, now 18, now 18 and a half. I'm 18 and a half, now 19, now 19 and a half, now 2,000. Bid 2,000, now 2,050, now 21. Bid 21, 2,050, now 20, 21 and a half. Bid 21 and a half, 2,150. 2,150, now 22. I need 22. 21 and a half, now 22. Bid 22, now 22 and a half. 22 and a half, now 23. Bid 23. 2,300, now 23 and a half. Bid 2,350. 2,350. 23 and a half, now 24. I'm 2,400, now 24 and a half. Bid 24 and a half. 2,450. Sold 2,400. Sold 2,400. Lot number 73 is going to be the 2003 Cadillac Escalade. This one here, folks, is going to be the 2003 Cadillac Escalade. Here we go, 1175. I'm at 1175, now 12 and a quarter. Bid 12 and a quarter on the Cadillac Escalade. 1275, now 13 and a quarter. Bid 13 and a quarter. 1325, 1375, now 14 and a quarter. Bid 4 and a quarter. 1475, now 15 and a quarter. 1575, bid 1575. 1575. Come on. $1,525. Double check with it just in case. We had a glitch in the system, folks, so let's see what that one went for. Lot number 74 is our next one. It's a 2010 Nissan Altima, folks. This one here is a 2010 Nissan Altima, folks. We're on lot number 74 on the 2010 Nissan Altima, folks. Here we go. 500, now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a bid, now 5 and a quarter. Bid 5 and a quarter. 525. 525. 5 and a quarter. Sold $500. Sold $500. Lot number 75 is going to be the 2015 Kia Soul. This is your 2015 Kia Soul, folks. Lot number 75. Here we go. 1,800, now 18 and a half. I'm at 18 and a half, now 19. Bid 19. Double check if that next one is also included. You can leave the comb there because I'm selling that one. 19 and a half, now 2,000. Bid 2,000. 19 and a half, now 2,000. Bid 2,000. Sold 19 and a half. Sold 19 and a half. Lot number 76. This is it. A 2000 Chevrolet Express. Is that it? Okay. Go ahead and please bid off your pictures because we're going to get this truck and trailer turned around. Please bid off your pictures, folks. I'm at 775, now 800. Bid 800, 800, now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. Need 8 and a quarter. 8 and a half, now 875. I'm at 875, now 900, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter, 925, 925, 9 and a quarter. Sold $900, sold $900. Lot number 77 is going to be the 2012 Honda Civic. How much was it?
$15.25.
Okay. $2012 Honda Civic, folks. Please bid off your pictures. 21 and a half, now 22. Bid 22. 21 and a half, now 22. Bid 22. 21 and a half, now 22. 2200. Sold 21 and a half. Sold 21 and a half. Lot number 78 is your 2006 Scion XB, folks. This is your 2006 Scion XB, folks. All right. I'm at 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. Sold 5 and a quarter. Sold 5 and a quarter. All right, moving on to lot number 79 is going to be the 2005 Toyota Camry. This one here, folks, 2005 Toyota Camry, folks. I'm at 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, now 575. 575, now 600, now 6 and a quarter. 600 bid, now 6 and a quarter. Bid 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. I need 6 and a half, now 675. Bid 675, 675, now 700. Bid 700, 675, now 700, now 7 and a quarter. 700 bid, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter, 725, now 7 and a half. I'm at 7 and a half, now 775, 775, now 800. Bid 800, 775, now 800. Bid 800. Sold 775, sold 775. Lot number 80 is going to be the 2006 Saab N2X. This one here, folks, is your 2006 Saab N2X. I'm at 2 and a half, now 275, 300. Bid 300, now 3 and a quarter. 300 bid, now 3 and a quarter. Bid 3 and a quarter, 325, now 3 and a half, now 375. Bid 375, 375. Sold 3 and a half. Sold 3 and a half. Coming up next is lot number 81. It is a 2024 Nissan Sentra, folks. Here we go. On the 2024 Nissan Sentra, folks. I'm at 3,800, 38 and a half, now 39 and a half, 4,000, 4,050, now 41, 41 and a half, now 42. 42 and a half, now 43, 43 and a half, now 44. Bid 4,400, now 44 and a half. 45, now 45 and a half, now 46. 46 and a half, 4,700, 47 and a half, now 48. 48 and a half, bid 48 and a half, now 49, 49 and a half, now 5,000. 5,000, now 5,100, now 52, now 53, now 54, now 55. Bid 5,500, 5,500, now 56, now 57. Bid 5,700, now 58, 59, now 6,000, now 61, 62. Bid 6,200, now 63, now 64, now 65. Bid 6,500, 6,500, now 66. Bid 6,600, now 67. I need 67, now 68. Bid 68, 6,800. So far, it's at 6,700, unless it's stuck. Sold 6,700. Sold 6,700. Here we go. Lot number 82 is going to be the 2020 Hyundai Elantra. Here we go. 2020 Hyundai Elantra, folks. I'm at 45 and a half, now 46, 46 and a half, now 47, 47 and a half, now 48, 48 and a half, bid 48 and a half, now 49, 49 and a half, bid 49 and a half, 5,000, now 51, bid 5,100, now 52, now 53, now 54, now 55, bid 55, now 56, bid 56, 5,500, now 56, bid 56, now 57, 5,700, now 58, now 59, bid 59, 5,800, now 59, 5,900, now 6,000. Bid 6,000, 5,900, now 6,000, bid 6,000, now 61. I need 61, 6,000, now 6,100, 6,100, now 62. I'm 6,200, now 63, bid 63, 6,200, now 63. Sold 6,200, sold 6,200. Lot number 83 is going to be the 2012 Mercedes GLK class. 2012 Mercedes GLK class, folks. Here we go. 1,100, now 11 and a half. I'm at 1,100, now 11 and a half. But 11 and a half means 150. 11 and a half means 150. Now 1,200, now 12 and a half. I need 12 and a half, now 13. I need 13, now 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half, 1450, 1450, now 15. I need 15, 14 and a half, now 15, 1,500, now 15 and a half, 15 and a half, now 16, bid 16, 15 and a half, now 16, now 16 and a half, 16 and a half, now 17. I need 17, 16 and a half, now 17, means 700. Sold 16 and a half, sold 16 and a half. Lot number 84 is the 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer. 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer, folks. Here we go. 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. I'm 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. Bid 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. 450. 475, now 500. Bid 500. 475, now 500. There's two. Yep. 575, now 600. Bid 600. 575, now 600. $600, now 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. I'm 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half. 650. Thank you. Oh, 600. 6 and a quarter, sold. 6 and a quarter, sold. 6 and a quarter. Lot number 85 is going to be a 2002 Nissan Sentra, folks. 2002 Nissan Sentra. Here we go. 400, now 4 and a quarter. 4 and a bid, now 4 and a quarter. Bid 4 and a quarter, 425. Sold $400. Sold $400. Lot number 86 is your 2011 Nissan Versa. Dale para adelante, Tony. Dale, 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 dale. Dale, 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 dale. Dale. Here we go. Listo. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. I'm 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half. Sold 6 and a quarter, sold 6 and a quarter. Lot number 87 is going to be a rebuild salvage 2014 Mercedes C-Class, folks. Rebuild salvage 2014 Mercedes C-Class. Here we go. 7.5, now 775. I'm at 7.5, now 775. Bid 775. 800, now 8 and a quarter. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half, now 875. Bid 875, now 900, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter, 925, 925, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, now 975. 975, now 1,000, 1,050. $1,000 bid, now 1,050, now 100. Bid 1,100, means 100, $1,100, now 11 and a half. I'm at 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, means 200, $1,200, now 12 and a half. I'm 12 and a half, now 13, now 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half, now 15, now 15 and a half. I'm 15 and a half, now 16, now 16 and a half, now 17. Bid 17, 1700, 1700, now 17 and a half. Bid 1750, now 18. Bid 18, now 18 and a half. I'm 18 and a half, now 19. Bid 19, 1900, now 19 and a half. I'm at 1900, now 19 and a half. Bid 19 and a half, now 2000. Bid 2000, 19 and a half, now 2000. Bid 2000. Sold 19 and a half, sold 19 and a half. Lot number 88 is going to be your 2011 BMW 3 Series, folks. Your 2011 BMW 3 Series. 400 now, 4 and a quarter. 4 and a bid now, 4 and a quarter. Bid 4 and a quarter, 400 now, 4 and a quarter. 425, 425, 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half now, 475. I'm at 4 and a half now, 475. Bid 475. 500 now, 5 and a quarter. 5 and a bid now, 5 and a quarter. Bid 5 and a half now, 575. 600 now, 6 and a quarter. Now 6 and a half. 6 and a half, 675. 7 now, 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter. 725. Sold $700. Sold $700. Lot number 89 is your 2016 Jeep Patriot, folks. This one here, folks, is going to be the 2016 Jeep Patriot. Here we go. 775, now 800. Bid 800, now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, 800, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, 825, now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a half, now 875. Bid 875, 875. 875. Now 900. Bid 900, now 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. I'm 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half, now 975. I'm at 9 and a half, 975, now 1,050, now 1,100. 1,100, 1,100, now 11 and a half. 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, 1,200, $1,200. 1,200, now 12 and a half, now 13. I need 13. 12 and a half, now 13. Bid 13, now 13 and a half, now 14. 1,400, 1,400, 1,400. Sold 13 and a half. Sold 13 and a half. Lot number 90 is going to be the 2018 BMW 3 Series, folks. 2018 BMW 3 Series, lot number 90. I'm at 14 and a half, now 15. 15 and a half, now 16. 16 and a half, now 17. 17 and a half, 18 and a half, now 19. 19 and a half, now 2,000. Bid 2,000, those means go up. 19 and a half, now 2,000. 2,050, now 21. I'm at 2,100. Bid 2,100. Now 21 and a half. 21 and a half, now 22. Bid 22, now 22 and a half. Bid 22 and a half. 2250. 2250. Sold 2,200. Sold 2,200. Lot number 91 is your 2016 Hyundai Elantra. This one here, folks, 2016 Hyundai Elantra, folks. 775, now 800, now 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 875, now 900. Bid 900, 875, now 900, now 9 and a quarter. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half, now 975. Bid 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 1,050, now 1,100. I need 1,100. 1,100, now 11 and a half. I'm at 1,100, 11 and a half, now 1,200, 1,200, now 12 and a half. Bid 2 and a half, now 13. Bid 13, 12 and a half, now 13, now 13 and a half. Bid 1350, now 14. I need 14. 13 and a half, now 14, now 14 and a half. Bid 14 and a half, 1450, 1450, now 15. 1,500. 14 and a half, now 15, now 15 and a half, now 16. I need 16. 15 and a half, now 16. Bid 16. Sold 15 and a half. Sold 1,550. Lot number 92 is going to be the 2014 Chevrolet Cruze. Here we go. 2014 Chevrolet Cruze, folks. 8 and a half, 875, now 900. Bid 900, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, now 975. 1,000, 1,050, 1,100. 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, now 12 and a half, now 13. I need 13. 12 and a half, now 13. Means 300. 1,300, now 13 and a half. 1,400. Bid 1,400. 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14. Now 14 and a half, now 15. I'm 1,500, now 15 and a half. Bid 1,550. 1,550. Sold 1,500. Sold 1,500. Lot number 93 is going to be your 2006 Honda Civic, folks. 2006 Honda Civic is your lot number 93, folks. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. I'm 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 575, now 600. Bid 600, now 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half, now 675. 675, now 700. $700. 675, now 700. Bid 700, now 7 and a quarter. 7 and a bid, now 7 and a quarter. Now 7 and a half. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Now 775. I'm at 7 and a half, now 775. Bid 775, now 800. Bid 800, 775, now 800, now 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 850, 850. Sold 8 and a quarter, sold 8 and a quarter. Lot number 94 is a 2011 Nissan Sentra. This one here, folks, lot number 94 is the 2011 Nissan Sentra. 600, now 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Now 675. 675, now 700. Bid 700, now 7 and a quarter. 7 and a half. I need 7 and a half. Now 775. Now 800. Bid 800. 775. Now 800. Bid 800. $800. Sold 775. Sold 775. Lot number 95 is going to be the 2008 Honda Accord. 2008 Honda Accord, folks. Here we go. 2.5, 275, 300, now 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, now 375, 375, 400, now 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. Bid 4 and a half, now 475, 475, now 500. Bid 500, now 5 and a quarter, 5 and a bid, now 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. I need 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half, 575, now 600. Now 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Now 675, 675, now 700, now 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half, now 775, 775, now 800, bid 800, $800, now 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half, bid 8 and a half, now 875, 875, now 900, now 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half, 975, now 1,000, 1,050, now 1,100, bid 1,100, 1,050, now 1,100, bid 1,100, now 11 and a half, I'm at 11 and a half, now 1,200, bid 1,200, now 12 and a half. I'm at 12, now 12 and a half. 12 and a half, 1,250. Sold $1,200, sold $1,200. Lot number 96 is a 2004 Toyota Camry. Here we go, 2004 Toyota Camry, folks. Lot number 96. 7 and a half, 775, now 800, $800. Bid 800, 775, now 800. Bid 800. Sold 775, sold 775. Lot number 97 is a 2007 Chevrolet HHR. This is your 2007 Chevrolet HHR, folks. Lot number 97. 475, now 500. $500. 475, now 500. Bid 500. 475, now 500. Now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a bid, now 5 and a quarter. Bid 5 and a quarter. 500, now 5 and a quarter. 525, 5 and a quarter. Sold $500. Sold $500. Lot number 98, salvage, folks. 2022 Toyota Corolla. This is a salvage 2022 Toyota Corolla, folks. Salvage, salvage, salvage. 4,800, now 48 and a half. 49, now 49 and a half. 5,000, now 5,100. Bid 5,100, now 52. Bid 52, 5100, now 52, 5200, now 53. Bid 5300, 5300, 52, now 53. Bid 5300. Sold 5200, sold 5200. Lot number 99 is going to be the 2004 Toyota Camry, folks. This is your 2004 Toyota Camry, lot number 99. 6.5, now 675. I'm at 6.5, now 675. Bid 675, 675, 675. Sold 6.5, sold 6.5. Lot number 100 is going to be the 2011 Honda Accord. Here we go, 2011 Honda Accord, folks. 9.25, now 9.5. 9.25, now 9.5. Bid 9.5, 9.25, now 9.5. 950, 950. Here we go, sold 9.25, sold 9.25. Lot number 101 is the 1999 Honda Accord, folks. My favorite year, 1999 Honda Accord. Here we go, 200, now 2.25. 200 bid, now 2.25. Bid 2.25, 2.5, now 275. I'm at 2.5, now 275. Bid 275, 275, 300, 3.25, now 3.5. 3.5, now 375. Bid 375, 400, now 4.25. 400 bid, now 4.25. Bid 4.25, now 4.5. I'm 4.25, now 4.5. Bid 4.5, now 475. 475, 475, now 500. Bid 500, 475, now 500. Bid 500. Sold 475, sold 475. Lot number 103 is going to be the 2008 Suzuki Other. This one here is the 2008 Suzuki Other, folks. Lot number 103. 5.25, now 5.5. 5.25, now 5.5. 550. 5.25, now 5.5. Bid 5.5, 550. Sold 5.25, sold 5.25. Lot number 104 is the 2006 Nissan Altima. This is your 2006 Nissan Altima, folks. Lot number 104. 6.5, now 675. I'm 6.5, now 675. Bid 675, 675. Now 700. 700, now 7.25. 700 bid, now 7.25. Bid 7.25, 7.25. 7.5, now 775. I'm at 7.5, now 775. Now 800. $800, 8.25. Bid 8.25, 800, 8.25. Bid 8.25, 825. Sold $800, sold $800. Lot number 105 is your 2005 Ford Focus, folks. This is your 2005 Ford Focus, lot number 105. 500, now 5.25. 500 bid, now 5.25. Bid 5.25, 525. 5.25. 500, now 5.25. 525. Sold $500, sold $500. Lot number 106 is the 2010 Acura TSX. Lot number 106 is the 2010 Acura TSX. I'm at 1100, now 11.5. 1100, now 11.5. Bid 11.5. 11.5, now 1200. I need 1200. 11.5, now 1200. Sold 11.5. Sold 11.5. Lot number 107 is going to be a 2007 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This is your 2007 Chevy Monte Carlo, folks. 1200, now 12.5. I'm at 1200, now 12.5, now 13. I need 13. 12.5, now 13, now 13.5. Bid 13.5. 13.50, now 14. Bid 14. 13.5, now 14. Bid 14, now 14 and a half. I'm at 1400, now 14 and a half. 1450, 14 and a half, now 15. Bid 15, 14 and a half, now 15. 1500, 1500. Sold 14 and a half, sold 14 and a half. Lot number 108 is going to be the 2005 Ford Escape. This is the last one on the row, folks, so I'm going to ask you to please bid off your pictures so we can get this truck and trailer turned around. I'm at 6 and a half, now 675. 6 and a half, now 675. Bid 675 on the Ford Escape. 675, 675, now 700, now 7 and a quarter. 700 bid, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7 and a quarter, 725, now 7 and a half. I'm at 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half, 750. Sold 7 and a quarter, sold 7 and a quarter. Lot number 109 is going to be the 2015 Kia Forte, folks. This one here is the 2015 Kia Forte. Please continue to bid off your pictures. We're almost going to get you a live feed. 775, now 800 on the Kia Forte. 775, now 800. Bid 800, 775, now 800. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half, 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 850. Sold 8 and a quarter, sold 8 and a quarter. Next up is going to be the 1998 Honda Accord, which is lot number 110. It is the 1998 Honda Accord, folks. Lot number 110. I'm at 675, now 700. 675, now 700. Bid 700, 675, now 700. $700. Sold 675, sold 675. Lot number 111 is the 2015 Nissan Versa. This one here, 2015 Nissan Versa, folks, lot number 111. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. I'm at 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half, 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. 950, 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half. Sold 9 and a quarter, sold 9 and a quarter. Lot number 112 is going to be the 2007 Toyota Camry. Here we go, 2007 Toyota Camry, folks. Lot number 112, 575, now 600. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. 675, now 700. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. I need 7 and a half. 7 and a half, now 775. Bid 775, 775, now 800. Bid 800, 775, now 800, now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, 825. Sold $800, sold $800. Lot number 113 is going to be the 1996 Ford Mustang. This one here is lot number 113. It is the 1996 Ford Mustang. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. Bid 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. 550, 575, now 600. Bid 600. 575, now 600. Bid 600. Sold 575. Sold 575. Lot number 114 is going to be the 2002 Chevrolet Camaro. This one here, folks, is going to be the 2002 Chevrolet Camaro. I'm at 575, now 600. Bid 600. 575, now 600. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. 6 and a half, now 675, now 700. $700. 675, 700, now 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. Bid 7 and a half. 750, now 775. 775, 800, 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I need 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half. 850, 8 and a half, now 875, now 900. Bid 900, $900. 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. 925, now 9 and a half. I'm 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half. 950. Sold 9 and a quarter. Sold 9 and a quarter. Lot number 115 is going to be the 2002 Honda Accord. This one here, folks, is the 2002 Honda Accord. I'm at 200, 2 and a quarter, bid 3 and a quarter, 300, now 3 and a quarter, 325, 3 and a half, now 375, 400, now 4 and a quarter, 400 bid, now 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, now 475, 475, 500, now 5 and a quarter, bid 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, now 575, 575, now 600, bid 600, $600. Sold 575, sold 575. Lot number 116 is the 2013 Nissan Sentra. Lot number 116 is the 2013 Nissan Sentra. Here we go, 775, now 800. Bid 800, 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. I'm 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half, now 875. I'm at 8 and a half, now 875. Bid 875, 875. Now 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter, 925, now 9 and a half. I'm at 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half, I need batteries. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Bid 9 and a half, now 975. I think they're on the side zippers. Right here on the side zippers. One of them, I don't know which one it is. Sold 9 and a half, sold 9 and a half. Let's move to the next one. Move to the next car. My batteries are dying. On the 2007 Ford Focus. 2007 Ford Focus. 6.5, now 675. I'm at 6.5, now 675. Maybe it's on the other side. 6.5, 675. It's a camouflage bag. Bid 675, 675. Sold 6.5, sold 6.5. Dos. Se me hace. Yeah. I just need to pause this thing because, or give it more time. Hold on. Time to sell this one. All right, we're back in business. 2008 Saturn Aura. This is lot number 118, folks. Your 2008 Saturn Aura. Here we go. 7.5, now 775. 775, now 800, now 8 and a quarter. 800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter. 825, now 8 and a half. Thank you. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. Bid 8 and a half. 850, 850, now 875. I'm at 8 and a half, now 875, now 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. I need 9 and a half. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half, now 975. I'm at 975, now 1,000, 1,050. $1,000, 1,050. Then 1,050. Now 1,100. I'm at 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100. 1,050, now 1,100. Means 100. Sold 1,050. Sold 1,050. Lot number 119 is going to be the 2016 Kia Optima. 2016 Kia Optima, folks. Here we go. 2,050, now 21. I'm at 2,100, 21 and a half, now 22. 22 and a half, now 23 and a half, now 24. 24 and a half, now 25. I need 25. 2,500, now 25 and a half, now 26. Bid 26, now 26 and a half, now 27. 27 and a half, now 28. 28 and a half. Bid 28 and a half, 2850, 2850, now 29, 2900, now 29 and a half, bid 29 and a half, 2,950, now 3,000, bid 3,000, $3,000, 29 and a half, now 3,000, now 3,050, bid 3,050, 3,050, now 31. I need 3,100, 3,050, now 31, bid 3,100, now 31 and a half, bid 3,150, 3,150, now 32. I need 32, 31 and a half, now 32, now 32 and a half. Bid 32 and a half, now 33. Bid 33, 32 and a half, now 33 on the Kia Optima, 3,300, now 33 and a half. I'm at 33, now 33 and a half, now 34. Bid 3,400, 3,400, 3,400, now 34 and a half. I'm at 34 and a half, now 35. Bid 35, 3,500, 3,500, now 35 and a half. I'm at 3,500, now 35 and a half. Bid 3,550, now 36. I need 36. 35 and a half, now 36. 3,600. Sold 35 and a half. Sold 3,550. Lot number 120 is going to be the 2025 Chevrolet Trax. This is your 2025 Chevrolet Trax, folks. Lot number 120. I'm at 5,300, now 54. 54, now 55. 5,500, now 56, now 57, now 58. 5,800, now 59. 6,000, now 61. Bid 6,100, 6,100, now 62. Bid 6,200, now 63. Bid 6,300, now 64. Bid 64. 6,300, now 64. Now 65. 6,500, now 66. Bid 6,600, now 67. 6,700, now 68. Bid 6,800, 6,800, now 69. I need 69. 6,800, now 69. 6,900. Sold 6,800. Sold 6,800. Lot number 121 is a rebuilt salvage 2016 Nissan Altima, folks. Rebuilt salvage 2016 Nissan Altima. Rebuild salvage, rebuild salvage. 1,100, now 11 and a half. 11 and a half, now 1,200. Bid 1,200. 11 and a half, now 1,200. 1,200, now 12 and a half. I'm at 12 and a half, now 13. Bid 13. 1,300. 1,300, now 13 and a half. I'm at 13, now 13 and a half. Bid 1,350. 1,350, now 14. I need 14. 13 and a half, now 14. Bid 14. 1,400, now 14 and a half. I'm at 14 and a half, now 15. Bid 15. 14 and a half, now 15. Sold 14 and a half. Sold 14 and a half. Lot number 122 is the 2015 Chrysler 200, folks. This one here is your 2015 Chrysler 200, folks. Here we go. 800, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half, now 875. I'm at 8 and a half, now 875. Bid 875, 875, 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter, 925, 925, now 9 and a half, now 975. 975, now 1,000, 1,050, now 1,100. Bid 1,100, now 11 and a half, now 1,200, now 12 and a half, now 13. I need 13. 12 and a half, now 13. Bid 13. 12 and a half, now 13, now 13 and a half, 14, now 14 and a half. I'm at 14 and a half, now 15, 15 and a half, now 16. 16 and a half, now 17, now 17 and a half. 17 and a half, now 18. 1,800, bid 1,800, now 18 and a half. I'm at 18, now 18 and a half. Bid 18 and a half, now 19. I'm 1,900, now 19 and a half, now 2,000. Bid 2,000, 19 and a half, now 2,000. 2,100, now 21 and a half. Bid 21 and a half. 2,150, now 22. 22 and a half, now 23. Bid 2,300. 2,300. 23 and a half, now 24. I need 24. 23 and a half, now 24. Bid 2,400. 24 and a half, now 25. 25 and a half. Bid 25 and a half, now 26. Bid 2,600. Now 26 and a half. I'm at 26, now 26 and a half. Bid 26 and a half. Now 27. 27 and a half, now 28. Bid 2,800, 2,800. 2,800. Now 28 and a half, now 29. Bid 2,900. Sold 28 and a half. Sold 28 and a half. Lot number 123 is going to be the 2006 Kia Sorento, folks. This one here is your 2006 Kia Sorento, folks. 575, now 600. Bid 600. 575, now 600. Bid 600. $600. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. I need 6 and a half. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half. Now 675. I'm at 6 and a half, now 675. Bid 675. Now 700. Bid 700. 675, now 700. Now 7 and a quarter. 700 bid, now 7 and a quarter. Bid 7.25, 7.25. Now 7.5. I'm 7.25, now 7.5, 750, 7.5, now 775. I'm 7.5, now 775, now 800. Bid 800, 775, now 800. Bid 800. Sold 775, sold 775. Lot number 124 is a 2014 Dodge Charger, folks. This one here is the 2014 Dodge Charger. Here we go, 1,000, 1,050. $1,000 bid, now 1,050, 1,050, now 1,100. I'm at 1,100, now 11.5. Bid 11.5, 1,150, 11.5. Bid 11.5, now 1,200. I need 1,200. 11.5, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, 1,200, $1,200. Sold 11.5, sold 11.5. Lot number 125 is a 2018 Jeep Renegade. 2018 Jeep Renegade, folks. Here we go. 1,050, now 1,100. 1,100, now 11.5. I'm at 11, now 11.5. Bid 11.5, 1,150, 11.5. Sold $1,100. Sold $1,100. Lot number 126 is going to be the 1995 Dodge Dakota, folks. 1995 Dodge Dakota. Here we go. 200, now 2.25. 200 bid, now 2.25. Bid 2.25. 200, now 2.25. 225, 225. 2.5, now 275. I'm at 2.5, now 275. Bid 275. Sold 2.5. Sold 2.5. Lot number 127 is going to be the 2010 Toyota Camry. Here we go, folks. 2010 Toyota Camry. I'm at 1,800, now 18.5. I'm 1,800, now 18.5. Bid 18.5, now 19. I'm 1,900, now 19.5. 100, now 18.5. Bid 18.5, now 19. I'm 1,900, now 19.5. Bid 19.5, 1,950, now 2,000. Bid 2,000, 19.5, now 2,000. Bid 2,000, 19.5, now 2,000. 2,050, now 21. I need 21. 2,050, now 21. Bid 2,100, now 21.5. I'm at 21, now 21.5, now 22. Bid 2,200, 2,200. Sold 21.5. Sold 21.5. Lot number 128 is going to be the 1995 Toyota Tacoma. This one here, folks, is going to be the 1995 Toyota Tacoma. 17.5, now 18, now 18.5. I'm 18.5, 19, now 19.5. 2,000, now 2,050, now 21. 2,100, now 21.5. Bid 21.5. 2,150, now 22. 22.5, now 23. 23.5. 23.5, now 24. I need 24. 23.5, now 24. Now 24.5, now 25. Bid 25. 24.5, now 25. Bid 25. 2,500. Sold 24.5. Sold 24.5. Lot number 129 is going to be the 2018 Toyota RAV4. Here we go, folks. 2018 Toyota RAV4. 46.5, now 47. 4,700. 47.5, now 48. 48.5, now 49. 4,900. Bid 4,900. 49.5, now 5,000. 5,100, now 52. I need 52. 5,100, now 52. 53, now 54. Bid 54. 5,400. 5,400. 5,500, now 56. I need 56. 5,700, now 58. Bid 58, 59, now 6,000. $6,000. Bid 6,000. 5,900, now 6,000. Sold 5,900. Sold 5,900. Lot number 130 is going to be the 2012 Cadillac SRX. Here we go, folks. 2012 Cadillac SRX. 9.5, now 975. I'm 975, now 1,000, $1,000. 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 975, now 1,000. $1,050 bid, now 1,050, now 1,100. I need 1,100. 1,050, now 1,100, now 11.5. 11.5, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, 11.5, now 1,200, now 12.5. Bid 12.5, 1,200, now 12.5. Bid 12.5. Bid 1,250. Sold $1,200. Sold $1,200. Lot number 131 is the 2017 Hyundai Accent. 2017 Hyundai Accent, folks. Here we go. 700, now 7.25. 7.25, now 7.5. Bid 7.5. 7.25, now 7.5. 750. 7.5. Now 775. I'm at 7.5, now 775, now 800. Bid 800, now 8.25. 800 bid, now 8.25, now 8.5. I'm 8.25, now 8.5, now 875. Bid 875, 875, now 900. 900, now 9.25, now 9.5. I'm 9.25, now 9.5, now 975. 975, now 1,000, 1,050. Bid 1,050, means 50. Now 1,100. I'm 12.5. Bid 12.5. Sold $1,200. Sold $1,200. Lot number 132 is a 2009 Kia Rio. This one here, folks, is a 2009 Kia Rio, folks. Here we go. 700, 7.25, 7.5, now 775. I'm at 775, 800, now 8.25. I'm 8.25, now 8.5, 875, 900, now 9.25. 900 bid, now 9.25. Bid 9.25, now 9.5. 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 1,050. 900 bid, now 9.25. Bid 9.25, now 9.5. 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, 1,050. 1,100, now 11.5. 11.5, now 1,200. Bid 1,200, now 12.5, now 13. I need 13. 1,300, now 13.5. Bid 13.5. 1,350, now 14, now 14.5. I'm at 1,400, now 14.5. Bid 14.5. 15, now 15.5. 1,500, now 15.5. Bid 1,550. 1,550. Sold $1,500. Sold $1,500. And a half, now 25.5. 26.5, now 27. Bid 3,000, now 3,050. Bid 3,050, now 31, now 38. Bid 38, now 38.5, now 39. I need 39. 39.5, now 4,000. Bid 4,000. Now 4,050. 4,050, now 41. Bid 4,100, now 41.5. 44.5. Bid 44.5, now 45. I need 45. 44.5, now 45. Sold 4,500. Sold 4,500. Lot number 134 is going to be the 2031.5. 3,100, now 31.5. Bid 31.5. Sold 3,100. Sold 3,100. Lot number 135 is going to be the 2001 Chevrolet Malibu. Here we go. 2001 Chevrolet Malibu, folks. I'm at 6.5, now 675. 6.5, now 675. 700. Bid 700. $700. 675, now 700, now 7.25. 700 bid, now 7.25. Bid 7.25, now 7.5. I'm at 7.25. 750. Now 775. 7.5, now 775. Bid 775. 800, now 8.25. 800 bid, now 8.25, now 8.5. I'm 8.25, now 8.5. Bid 8.5. 850. Now 875. 875, now 900. Now 9.25. 9.25, now 9.5. Bid 9.5. 9.25, now 9.5. 950. Now 975. I'm 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000. Sold 975. Sold 975. Lot number 136 is the